Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Peter Watches TV. Yes, I officially changed the title of this channel over here. Did you guys notice? How many of you noticed yesterday that I officially changed the title? It was so weird because on many of my other channels, below the video, at the first thing in the description box, I will link this channel because it's my newest channel, and I'll say like new channel, and then I link it, and it's always, you know, Peter's Reality TV recaps and opinions. And yesterday when I changed it, I like went over and I was like uploading a video. It was either on my vlog or my drama channel or something like that, and it came up and it said Peter Watches TV, and I was like, oh my god, that's so, it like had changed it, like since I changed the channel, like it changed it on that video, and it was so weird, and it like caught me by surprise. So it's so funny because so many people suggested different title names in the comment section of my last video because I asked you guys for some suggestions, and people were saying things like Peter Watches Stuff, which I actually loved that title. But I have Peter Does Stuff, and that's very, very similar to that. And people were like, I know, but that kind of keeps along with the theme. And then a lot of people were like, what about Peter Likes TV? Because I also have Peter Likes Books. So Peter Likes TV goes along with that theme. I think people were really trying to help me like keep with the theme. And so I really liked those two. I liked Peter Likes TV and I liked Peter Watches Stuff. But both of those sounded so similar to me, of those other two channels. I mean, all of my channels pretty much sound exactly the same, right? And, you know, I'm often criticized for talking about the same things on all 7 channels, and I know I do. It's hard, you know, it's hard when you vlog every day and you're talking about what TV shows you watch, and then you reference them in your drama channel, and then you're also doing a video about it on your TV channel, you know? Now I can say my TV channel, that's so crazy. So anyway, I decided to change this channel and call it just Peter Watches TV. I don't know why, just because I like to watch TV, and I watch TV, and I can talk about all kinds of TV shows over here. So I have a lot of TV shows. Actually, just to give you guys kind of a hint of how many TV shows I have watched this year, I keep a list, okay? Do you guys, well, let's just do kind of like an update here, and I had another video that I was going to do, but I'll save it for tomorrow, and we'll just go in and talk about the name change for this channel, and then I'll share with you guys the TV shows that I'm watching, and the shows that I've already completed this year. So, I have a list that I keep, my weekly TV list. Here, I should probably, hold on a second. Let me see if I can turn down the brightness on this, and then I can show you guys exactly my list so that people have a better idea of what I'm talking about. So I keep a weekly, you still can't see it, can you? Okay, I keep a weekly TV list. I keep so many lists. I'm such a list maker. I love lists. Boo Radley is kissing my knee right now. Well, hi, Boo Radley. I love lists. I love keeping lists. Lists make me happy. I have all different kinds of lists in my phone. I have Friday night movies for my Peter Does Stuff channel. So anyway, my weekly TV list is, it usually is like 10 to 15 shows, but this is probably the slowest time of the year of all the shows that I watch. So these are the shows that I watch by myself and with my husband. So RuPaul's Drag Race, which this week is the finale, so that one will be completed. I watch that with my husband. Vanderpump Rules, I watch that with my husband. The Valley, I watch that by myself. Which I just want to say, I'm going to be making an updated video about The Valley, because I did a video after I had first watched The Valley, and I didn't love The Valley after that first episode, and I even got like a comment, and somebody was like, well, thank God you don't have to watch it again. I'm like, oh, whoa, okay, we don't need to get so personal about TV shows. It's a TV show, okay? You're not on it. You don't know Jackson Brittany. It's totally fine, okay? You're going to be okay. You will survive, like Gloria Gaynor said. You don't need to get so upset, okay, about the fact that I might not like the same show that you did. Oh, you don't need to ever watch that show again. Thank God. I was like, oh my Lord. But anyway, I've kind of changed my mind about The Valley. I've consistently watched it every week since then, and I'm in it to win it now. I do think that they're going to make some major changes in it. I think Sheena Shea, well, that's a video for tomorrow, or the next day, what's going to happen to Vanderpump Rules. But I will say this, I think Lala just bought a house in the Valley. Sheena and Brock live in the Valley. Their marriage is, we don't know where that's going to be. But I think Sheena and Brock and Lala will be moving to the show, The Valley. I think Vanderpump Rules is about to cease to exist. I think if they're going to continue with trying to give these people shows, I think they might give Tom and Tom their own show and call it Tom and Tom, but I don't think it'll be very successful because I think Tom Sandoval, I think Lisa Vanderpump is not invested in anything to do with Vanderpump Rules. I actually, on this week's episode, I was kind of surprised she was even on it. She's hardly ever on it. She was in Tom. So my opinion has greatly changed about The Valley. Boo Rabbit, what are you doing over there? you want to come up here? He said, no, I'm just being an adventurer, Dad. This is what he does when we're watching TV downstairs. He does laps around the house, like 20 of them. So I'm caught up on The Valley. I caught up on that last night, and we watched Vanderpump Rules last night. Last night, Survivor was on An Amazing Race. I watch those on Thursdays on Paramount, so I don't have to watch the ads. Alex and I are watching the second season of Loot together, which is with Maya Rudolph on Apple, and that is fantastic. And then we're both watching Vanderpump Villa together, which is on Mondays on Hulu. And then we're watching a lot of shows together right now. American Horror Story Delicate right now, which is probably the worst season of American Horror Story ever. And it is on Wednesdays, so we will watch that probably tonight or tomorrow. And then I am currently binge watching. I'm going to try to have like at least 1 or 2 shows that I'm binge watching throughout the spring and summer and probably going forward forever. I'm binge watching The Walking Dead. So I just finished Fear the Walking Dead, finally. And I went back and I did recaps of every season. I had watched through season 6 and had left at before season 7 started. And so I started on season 7, and I'm currently on season 7 episode. I have to change this because last night was watching season 7 episode 9 is where I'm at. It's one of the worst seasons of The Walking Dead ever. Okay, then I keep a list of all of my annual TV shows that I have. So, like 2024 watch TV shows. Let's go in here and see 2023 watch TV shows. Where is it at? I want to see how many shows I watched last year. 2023 watch TV shows. I watched last year, oh my lord, 107 TV shows. Now, I sometimes will count like an entire series if it has like 10 or 15, episodes or 10 or 15 seasons. If I watch them and binge watch them in a row, I might count that as one show, or I might count each season as a different show. It just kind of depends. It's just like, I'm kind of a, as she said in Pretty Woman, a fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal. So the first show I watched in 2023 was Welcome to Chippendales, and the last show that I watched was Vanderpump Rules Season 4. Okay, so, hold on just a second. Let's get back in here. Watch TV shows 2024. I'm actually going to start a movie list as well of all the movies that I'm watching, because I'll go back and I'll think to myself, did I see this movie? Or when was the last time I watched this movie? Or what did I think of this movie? Okay, so 2024 watch TV shows. I think I did this just the other day. But I'm going to read it for you guys again, and then if there are any shows on here that you want me to do dedicated videos to of what I think. Do I have my other glasses up here? These are not my favorite glasses. Okay, these are my bedroom. So the reading glasses that I use are called Caddis, C-A-D-D-I-S. I absolutely love them. But these are my upstairs reading glasses because these are probably the least favorite of all of them. You can see these are the Miklos. I think these are the Miklos. Yeah, these are the Miklos, and that's the brand, or the style, M-I-K-L-O-S, and they're like these light greenish blue, and I don't love them. Okay, so here are all the shows I have watched so far this year. Are you ready? Okay. Ultimate Girls Trip, Roni Legacy, Natalia Speaks. I feel like I just did this the other day. I did it in a different video, didn't I? Canada's Drag Race Season 4, Vanderpump Rules Season 4, The Golden Wedding, Dragula Season 5, Vanderpump Rules Season 5, American Nightmare. You know, I've never covered over here, like, much RuPaul's Drag Race or Dragula. If you guys would like me to do, recaps of those or what I think about those seasons, especially with the season finale of RuPaul's Drag Race coming up tomorrow, I can do that. Dragula Season 5, Vanderpump Rules Season 5, American Nightmare, Vanderpump Rules Season 6, Below Deck, Mediterranean Season 8, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Vanderpump Rules Season 7 through 10, Fool Me Once, and Safe, which are Harlan Coben shows on Netflix, 1,000 Pound Sister Season 5, The Stranger, The Tourist Season 1, Behind Her Eyes, A Murder at the End of the World, fantastic, loved it. La Brea, The Pike County Murders, The Truth About Jim, The Disappearance of Maura Murray. This is when I was going through my true crime era, which I still am going through. True Detective, Night Country, The Disappearance of Crystal Rogers, The Jenks, which Part 2 is coming out next week. Southern Hospitality Season 2. I love Southern Hospitality. I know people don't love it, but I love it. Hey, Mr. Boo Radley. Sophie, A Murder in West Cork, fantastic true crime. It's on Netflix. Can I tell you a secret? The Devil You Know, loved that as well, both seasons. Murder Among the Mormons, Missing Kinley, The Disappearance of Natalie Holloway, The Tourist Season 2. I love that show, The Tourist Season 2 with Jamie Dornan. Till Murder Do Us Part, Traitors Season 2, love Traitors. Real Housewives of Miami, love it. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Southern Gothic, which is a series about true crime in the South. Feud, Capote versus the Swans, Life and Beth Season 2. That was probably my biggest disappointment so far this year. The Devil You Know Season 2. Fellow Travelers, loved it. RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World, it was okay. The Bachelor, Apples Never Fall, loved it. Could do a whole episode or whole video about that. Homicide New York, loved it. Thought it was fantastic. Could do a whole video about that. Murder Under the Friday Night Lights, Seasons 1 through 3, loved it. It was fantastic. Fear of the Walking Dead Season 7, Fear of the Walking Dead Season 8, and Unlocked, I just finished. So, if you guys want me to cover any of those shows, please put it in the comment section below. I might have had another show, because I was going to start Baby Reindeer last night. It's a series on Netflix right now about stalking. I was going to start that last night. But as I was going through, for my Peter Does Stuff channel, as I was going through all the movies that I'm picking, I have like 40 movies picked. Because every Friday on my Peter Does Stuff channel, I'm coming out and announcing a movie that we're going to watch. And it's a movie from my past. It's a movie that I've seen like when I was like in high school, middle school, or college, or something like around that time that I love so much. A lot of them are cult classics. A lot of them are like just like really bad movies that you love because they're so bad kind of thing. And a lot of them are classics and whatever. They're all over the place. But I went through the entire list on Tubi last night, and so I'm picking all these, and as I was picking them, I saw that there was the Left Behind movies. Well, I don't know that I've ever seen the Left Behind movies, but I was, during a very short period of my life when I worked in treatment, obsessed with those books, because somebody got me started reading those books, and we'll save that for another day. But anyway, so I started watching, there's two versions of the Left Behind movies. The first one, there's the Nicolas Cage version, and there's the Kirk Cameron version. The Kirk Cameron version, I think, has like the books made into movies. So I'm going to start that one tonight. But the Left Behind, the first one with Nicolas Cage, does not really follow the book as much as I remember the book, but it's like a made-for-TV movie, so I was watching it last night, and that was how I ended my night last night. I didn't even finish it, but I got about halfway through. So, anyway, I know, I watched some kind of the strangest stuff. I saw all these movies on there that I didn't want to put on the list, but I was like, oh, I want to go back and watch that movie sometime. So anyway, and Boo Radley, what do you like? He said, I like shows mostly about dogs. You do? He said, yeah, I like shows mostly about dogs. And he goes, and anything that has to do with Thumbelina the squirrel. You love Thumbelina the squirrel, don't you? He said, she's my favorite. I want her to be my girlfriend. You do? You want Thumbelina? He goes, I love her so much. I love Thumbelina the squirrel on TikTok and Instagram. Oh my God, I was just looking at her things. So anyway, I was just looking at her TikToks. I love how her mom talks to her. She's like, Thumbelina woke up and her eye was closed. And she goes, did you sleep on that eye, Thumbelina? It just makes me so happy. Because I talk to my dog, Boo Radley, like that, as you can see. Anyway, let me know what you're watching in the comment section below. Big changes over here. Big changes. Big name changes. Big things coming. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.